Hi everyone, it's Rachel, and my plan with me this week is using a new kit that's released on April's What's New Wednesday called Watercolour Blooms, and this has got absolutely beautiful watercolour flowers and watercolour backgrounds throughout the kit, and so I decided I would use this for next week because I feel it goes really well with the April colours in the vertical planner, although it is also absolutely beautiful with the month of May, and I think you could push that into June as well, so it's quite a versatile one, but just lovely spring-like colours, and so I thought I would make this a bit of a more chatty plan with me, really. I know I've done a few sped up ones recently, but I thought we'd do a bit of a chatty one this week. So I've got the decoration kit, decoration sheet, which is going to be a separate purchase, and then I've got the full kit here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and put in the washi at the bottom. So just move you up a little bit there. And so on this washi pack, I've got the strip for the left and the right, that size just to fit across there. It seems odd in a way, sort of, that we're already into April, because I mean it's just, this year has just flown by, and what worries me in some ways is that everybody's saying this at the moment, that the year's going really fast, and I mean, you know, we've already had Easter and just everything's just flying by at the moment. There we go. Okay. I'm going to pop in my check boxes. I've been discovering that for my own sort of personal planning, I don't really need a checkbox on every day. So I tend to have one on a Monday, and they go up the top. And I tend to want one then on a Wednesday, and then sort of a Friday and a weekend, just because with sort of work being planned separately. Wonky as usual, what am I like? With work sort of being planned separately, I don't get as much housework done realistically on work days, so sort of Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I've just been sort of preferring really to leave those open spaces really, or just to use them for a bit more decoration, or put quotes in, or photos, or anything like that, just something a bit more, I don't know, a bit more flexible. So yeah, we're going to go in Friday. I've jotted something on there that I don't actually want to be there anymore, so that's why it was covered. Might be fine once it's covered over. And then I think, what colour shall I have on for the Saturday? Bring in the peach, I think. Pretty and peach. So this kit, as I say, it's called Spring Floral. What am I on about? It's called Watercolour Bloom. Oh dear, it's been through that many names. Because I had Spring Rainbow, when I put it in the files on my computer, I was getting completely confused as to what I was looking at, and I kept opening Spring Rainbow when I wanted Spring Bloom, and Spring Bloom when I wanted Spring Rainbow. It was really silly. So I just thought, right, that's it. We're just going to have to change the name. So it is Watercolour Bloom. So I'm just going to put the to-do headers on where I've got the checklists. I don't think I'm going to put them on every box like I normally have been doing. And then I'm going to want a weekend banner up there. Oh, but I'm going to hold fire because I'll be putting some full boxes down before that. And then I'm going to want some today headers as well. Anyway, what I was going to say is I've just finished filming all the What's New Wednesday preview videos, which I don't know at the moment whether I'm going to put it up as one long mammoth video, but because there's so many releases for next Wednesday, there's over 50, I think I worked it out, so it did get to be quite a long video. So I'll either separate it out into sections, so we'll have like the monthly items in one, pockets in another, and so on. Or what I might do is put it up just as one long one, but give you in the bottom of the description, I'll just put at like what point in the video each section starts, so that you can choose what you want to do. Right, let's have a look at this weekend banner and what we want it over. I'm wondering whether to put the two bluey ones together and then use that. I do have another weekend banner on this sheet which is in slightly different colourway. Yeah, I think we'll do the two blues with that one that I've already got out. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, so this kit is just full of these beautiful watercolour flowers and watercolour backgrounds. And I mean, I say this every time I design something, but at the moment, this is my absolute favourite one I've ever done. In about, you know, half an hour, I'm going to film a horizontal plan with me using another new kit, and just show you how I've adapted the sheet so that you can easily make it fit in the horizontal. Which, if you can see on this one, basically I've put some little cut marks on the full boxes so that you can see where you need to cut across in order to make those fit into the horizontal planner. So let's have a look. But yeah, so when I'm planning with that, no doubt that one will be my favourite kit. But it's funny, you just kind of get into different things and just see different ways of doing it. Okay, so I want to, what shall I put in next? Right, I'm going to put in my thankful thought box, which is a quote of "Wherever you are, be all there," which is definitely very good advice. I suppose it's sort of advice that I follow, you know, wherever I am, whichever kit I'm playing with, I am all there. There we go. Oh, that's just gone slightly skew with. Doesn't it always? There we go, pop you in. Come on you go. Go on, go straight, go straight, go straight. Nearly. Nearly's good enough for me there. Okay. And then we're going to have, I just want to mark in payday, being Friday. There. And have I got any birthdays next week? No, I haven't. Something was telling me that I had birthdays next week for some reason. Okay, now I'm going to put my meals across the bottom. And I can't decide whether to match things across or just mix all these colours up. I think because they are such pretty pastels, I think they will actually mix quite well. They play quite nicely together, these colours. And the other side of it is that although, yes, this is a kit that would give you no white space if you wanted, I think I'm actually going to deliberately leave some space around, because that's where my sort of planning has been going at the moment, is just to have a little bit more space in the week, and just, I don't know, just have a little bit more, a little less busyness, I think is where I'm at the moment with my planning. It's funny how things just evolve and change, and yeah, they do. So there we go. So that's my meal stickers in. Now I also want to just put in nursery days into the little things as well. Sorry, excuse me crashing my chair around there. And so I'm going to use 2 of the asterisks off here and 2 off this second sheet as well for nursery. Same colour or different? Different. It's definitely going to be a nice mixed sheet, this one, I think, a mixed spread. So I just think it looks lovely actually. These soft pastels are just so perfect for spring. Okay. There we go. Oh, come on, go down straight for me. That's right, Sticker, you should be listening to me now. Okay. And then one for there, we'll have green. Oh, actually no. Yes, we'll have green. There we go. And then we'll have pink over on Friday. Okay, quick tea break. Right, so with having that little bit more white space built in, it is meaning I'm having to think a little bit more about how I lay out the week and where I leave space and how I use my full boxes a bit more, which is quite nice. So I think what we'll have is put some of these floral boxes up the top where I've not put the checklists. I'll have that one, and I think this one. The pattern on this is just so beautiful. I saw these, I was just like, I have got to use those. There we go. And then I think what I'm going to do now is put in some half boxes and appointments and things for things that are going on. So on Monday I have got, or shall I do my little things headers? You see what I mean about being all over the place? I really am with this planning at the moment. It's funny. Yes, we're going to put in the little things headers first, which means I need to just pop on that we're going to probably have a bit of a TV evening on Wednesday and Thursday. We've been watching Scandal on as a box set on Now TV, and oh my gosh, I am completely addicted. Really enjoying it. It's not often that Luke and I find something that we'll both want to watch loads of. We've been watching on, what else do we like? We like 24, that's pretty good. Oh, and I'm going to put on Saturday, Luke's out that night, so I'm going to have a bit of a bubble bath and a treat night for myself. Yeah, so we've watched loads and loads of 24 and absolutely love that. And then Scandal is really good too, and we also like The Good Wife, which is just, oh, I just love it. It just gets better and better every season. Really enjoy that. So Scandal to me is sort of, I don't know, it's just, it's somewhere in between. It's kind of got a bit of both in. It's got the legal side, but then it's got the politics, and it's got the, like, The Good Wife as well, and then it's got all the kind of, a bit of high octane stuff as well, like 24. But it's also just a little less believable. Because obviously, you know, Jack Bauer's completely believable, but you know what I mean. So it's just a little bit more suspend your disbelief. But yeah, quite enjoy it. Okay, there we go. So that's the little things section on. Quite like that. Yes, I am liking the mix of colours. That is working well. Okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to put in my sort of evening half boxes, because as you know, I do tend to have quite a bit of stuff going on in the evenings if you've watched my plan with me's before. And so, oh dear. See, and that's why you have to be careful. Silly me. Never mind. There we go. Being a clumsy person. It will be rescuable. And I'm going to sit these. See, because I want to get rid of that purple, because that's quite dark purple. What shall I use for that? Let's have a little look and a little think for a moment. Where have you gone? Right, yeah, we're going to put these over and then fill in with washi afterwards. So I'm going to sit these over there, if I want to. And yeah, get that half box again. Even though I've ripped that, that is going to be absolutely fine to use because it will just stick straight back down in one piece. Well, in two pieces, but you know what I mean. Can make it join up. Anyway, so yeah, television. So that's kind of what we're watching at the moment. What are your sort of favourite programmes? Has anybody got any other recommendations for box sets or anything that they really enjoy watching? It's always good to have new ideas. And the other thing, this is our kind of, I don't know, almost thing that we have to confess to liking, is we both love MasterChef. And so there's a new series of MasterChef started as well, which is quite nice. So we've been watching that too. It's always so funny. Thing is, you'd think it's because we like cooking. We don't actually. We just really like eating and food and seeing what they make. And also watching out for Greg Wallace's face whenever pudding is mentioned. That's always quite entertaining. So there you go. Okay, so that's half boxes down for the evenings. I'm not out Wednesday, not got anything on then, not got anything on Friday, not got anything on Sunday night. However, I am going to pop one in on Sunday because that might end up getting filled in. So, what should we have? Yeah, that last blue flowery one. The rustling that you might be able to hear at the moment is the cat walking along the windowsill and rattling the blinds. It's a gorgeous sunny day today, so the conservatory is lovely and warm, and he's absolutely loving being in the conservatory, which is quite nice. Wednesday is What's New Wednesday, so I'm actually going to just pop that in on the Today section there. There we go, and leave you sitting up because I want to slip a full box under there or something. Diddly dee. Is it? No, it's not going to be. It's going to be a half box on there for going out. Let's have a see. Yeah, use the last one of these. Wednesday, as ever, is Costa Wednesday. It's the day Elizabeth isn't at nursery, and we tend to meet friends in town for coffee, and she has a baby Chino because obviously at 3 I'm not exactly going to give her coffee. You know, she does not need it. Honestly, yesterday, this is Thursday the 31st of March that I'm filming this at the moment, and yesterday, so therefore was Wednesday, and Eleanor was so funny. She came in after school on and just looked at the living room and just went, "Oh, Mummy, Elizabeth's made such a mess." And I was like, "Yeah, that is tornado number 2. And she just sort of looked at me and went, "Don't tell me, I'm tornado number 1. I was like, "Yes, you are actually, well and truly." So we're going to put a coffee cup there for Costa Wednesday. And this is starting to come together. So that spread's coming quite nicely. Right, so let's start putting a little bit more detail in. So I need to put in something for teaching on Monday and Tuesday. I think we'll use these labels. I'm going to go with blank ones, well, plain ones, rather than the patterned ones, simply because I think it looks quite nice just to have the plain against the pattern. And I've got pink or peach. I have got blue because I tried to make sure I had one of every colour. I think we'll have blue. Can go there for teaching. And then also next week, what else have I got on? On Thursday, poor old Tom, the cat that has just been mentioned, is going to the vet. So I've got a paw print and I'm going to layer that onto something. That'll look really nice. Let's see what we can use. I think I will use that. Yeah, I use that scallop there. So he's off to the vet for his booster jabs. Once a year trip. There we go. And then in the afternoon on Wednesday, I've got a meeting with Elizabeth's teacher. Not really got anything for school there, have I? Or meetings. I suppose the book actually, that can represent it. And I think just to balance out the scallop on the top, as I use a scallop here as well, And so that's after school, so it's going to be about there. And I'm actually going to put that on the other side. There we go. That's really nice. I like the way that those contrast. Friday afternoon is generally the shopping collection from Asda. Diddly day, what should we go with? Can't decide. Actually can't decide. Too much choice. Should I put down? Well, I'll use a shopping one. There you go, that was easier. I'll put that down about there, because that sort of falls around that point in the day. Oh, wonky as usual. Anyway, so I've completely lost my train of thought. I know I've been talking to you about television and the cat and the girls making a mess, and I'm going to have another cup of tea. Drinking my tea even. Right, and then Sunday morning is church, and yes, I'll be on worship group that morning as well, and I think I'm going to use that one because that is just so pretty. Okay, right, we are coming together. Okay, Toke, so that is pretty much the week's kind of appointments blocked out. What I'm going to do as well is just put in for work days, and I'm just going to pop in some of these little flags. I've been trying to get a lot better at having set work hours because it's so easy working from home to just set something going in the conservatory on the machines and just pop out and do something quickly. I don't know if I want either of those actually. And then end up getting distracted or sort of just go and think, oh, I'll just do such and such a thing. And before I know it, half an hour's gone by. Or someone will say, oh, do you fancy coffee? And it is really easy to just kind of go, yeah, that's fine, because I can work in the evening or I can make up the time later. But actually, I mean, it's getting to the point now with things being quite so busy that I really do need to start being a little bit more, well, no, I don't need to start. I need to be more disciplined about what hours I work, when I work, and saying no to extra things. Oh dear. Because friends are absolutely important, and you know, I do think that one of the nice things about what I do is that I can be around during the day for people and to catch up with people and stuff. But I also don't want it to end up just kind of being that I reach the evening and go, oh, I've not actually done anything. So yeah. So I think a little bit more discipline in my work hours is really important. So I've just covered over those remaining purple strips with some of the washi just to blend that in, because I like the pale purple up here. Or do I want to cover that too? No, I like that actually. I like it solid because it matches in really, really nicely. So that is it for those, and now I want to come and work over on the sidebar kind of area, for which, yes, I just need that sheet. So next week then, I'm going to have an Instagram challenge running, which is really quite exciting. So I want to mark a way of tracking that, and I'm just debating which one of these will cover that flag. Go with you. Actually just pull that pattern down a little bit. Yeah, so there's going to be an Instagram challenge running all the way through April. No, it doesn't look right, does it? It looks naff. And that is going to have like a daily prompt of different planner related things. Or, as someone was saying, oh, my planner's really boring, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put on it. You could, of course, just use whatever you want, really. You know, take the prompts and just be a bit creative, but imaginative with them. I quite like that actually, with the sort of sticking over the flag. Or do I want to trim it? Oh, it's going to get trimmed. Grab the scissors. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to use one of the big habit stickers to write down the prompts and just track that next week. Let's see what you look like now. Oh yeah, that's a lot cuter. Especially with a little overlay there, that's actually deliberate. I'm not just, you know, unable to stick stuff straight for once. I want it to be like that. So I'm going to use the daily one. And this is going to be my Instagram kind of challenge prompts. So let's put you down. So I think I'm probably going to want this further down the page because I think it always looks best if you're going to, because I'm going to use some of these small checklists too. I'm not sure if I want one big one and then the 3 small ones, or whether to go the 3 small ones, big one. I normally put big things on the bottom and small at the top. So we're going to use these first of all. And I'm going to go with them in pretty much as they are. So I'm going to have a clean one. Want to clean. There we go. And a bite. And with these I'm not going to bother putting washi in between. I'm just going to leave a little sliver, a little strip of just the page, blank page underneath. Because I think with this being such a pale kit, it merits having a little bit of white space around it. That's saying that one's not straight, is it? I think it just works quite well visually. I think bold colours, you almost need it to go really no white space, but with the paler ones I think you can get away with it. Yeah, so then we're going to put the Instagram challenge in here. Where I'm going to write the prompts, and I'm just going to leave that floating because where's that last strip of this? I was thinking I might use that there. But I kind of wanted to cover that. This is where, having done the washi set up a little bit, it's not quite as right as I would have liked it to be. But I have a plan. I have a plan, people. It's okay. We're going to use some skinny washi in a minute and tie all this together. Lots and lots of layering is the answer. No, lots and lots of layering is not the answer. Yeah, to bring you down to there, and then wriggle that across a bit and line it up. Thank goodness these are repositionable, eh people? Otherwise I would be in trouble. It's actually the wrong width anyway, and it's not straight, and it's just all gone into a little bit of a car crash. Ah, dear me. Right. Going to take that habit sticker off completely. I'm going to find the right size washi for the bottom and start that all over again. Let's try this bit again, shall we? So I just want to cover that little bit of teal. There we go. And then we'll put this starting on that line and carrying on up. Bingo. Bob's your uncle, which he is actually. I do actually have an Uncle Bob. Well, an Uncle Robert, but he goes by Bob sometimes. So there you go. Random facts for today. Okay, so that is looking pretty cute. That is really pretty actually. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. I'm going to put in the remember sticker on the top of this. Okay, camera stop there, not quite sure where it cut off, but I just finished doing the sidebar area and I was just thinking about this skinny washi and that I really want to get it in. It's got the tiniest sort of floral print in it. I think I'm going to do my usual thing of separating off the weekend with it. Just as a little accent. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just pop the camera off for a moment. I'm going to fill this out, probably with a blue pen, I think, because I think black would be too strong. Ooh, or I might do grey. I'll have a look and see what I think. And then I'll come back, show you what I've done there, and then we'll do a bit of decorating. Okay, so that's as filled out as I want to do right now. I just used an Erin Condren pen in grey from the Vine Tip set that I've got there. I did think about using the pink, but I decided that the grey worked better. I forgot to put in a payday there. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to go in with the decoration sheet and just put some decorative stickers here and there as well, which I thought would be really lovely. So let's have some pink over here because it's feeling very blue. Smaller ones up the top. I just love these flowers, they are just so pretty. I know, I say it every time, it's my favourite kit, but I think this time it really might be. I can see me doing this one a few times and not just once. One more over there. That purple one. Okay, so that looks great up there. And I think we'll have a nice big bluey one down the bottom. Maybe not quite so square. A bit more. There we go. And some orange over here. And then a few sort of randomly on the spaces and the times. I'm deliberately putting these on these evenings because I want to keep them free. I quite like just decorating like the bottom of a to-do list and stuff as well. Or just sort of the in-betweens. And then, oh, I was going to put one over on that this week too. Let's have you. Oh, you might be a little bit too big. I'll turn you that way. There we go, that's fine. Okay, so that I think is it. So I've got quite a bit left still on that decorative sheet. I feel like I've got quite a lot on there, but not too much. I'll just show you what else is left at the end of that. On the little extra sheet, I've got quite a lot of the little extra event labels. I've got some headers, another habit sticker, a small habit sticker, some washi, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 event stickers. That was me testing pens, but I've got quite a lot of the washi left. There's enough there to make up a full box easily, and I've actually got 4 full boxes left here too, so I could do something fairly similar. Some more event stickers, half boxes. I've got 4 checklists. I've got all the heart checklists and quite a lot of the functional sheet really. So I know that it would be quite easy to get at least another 1 week out of this, if not another 2 weeks. So this kit really will do you, I think, 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how you plan. And more if you don't necessarily do no white spaces or, you know, this kind of halfway. I don't know, is this white space? Is this no white space? it's very much an in-between this week, so I'd love to know what we call it, because we've definitely got a bit of a thing going on. So that's it for this week on the Plan With Me. I shall be doing another couple of Plan With Me's today, which will go up over the next week or so. Make sure you subscribe if you've not already subscribed, and keep an eye out for that What's New Wednesday preview, which will have this kit plus others as well, and all the June monthly items. Okay guys, I hope you have a fabulous day. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.